Happy Saturday. I'm Renee Danino. We're at the Travelers Championship TPC River Highlands. It is getting hot in here, but we are loving every second of it. We're in our 3 Cares charity booth, sponsored by Webster Bank, where charities get 15% donated extra on every dollar through end of play tomorrow. 24 hours left. Come on, everybody. And the transaction fees are taken care of by the Travelers Championship. Now, I've got the community dining room here with me. I've got Judy and Mike. You guys, first of all, I just want to say they are the loveliest people on the planet, because it is getting a little hot in here, and so we were kind of working with some computer issues or whatever, and they're just like, take your time. What can we do for you? So you know what? It's no wonder you are good people and doing good things. So you are lovely people. Thank you so much. You were.
Back at you.
I was sweating over here. I'm like, please don't fail me now, computer. But anyway, thanks for your patience.
Yeah.
But let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the community dining room. I know we've
done one before.
We've done one before,
but
we're
it's been years ago.
right.
So we're back for Birdies
So,
for Charity.
right.
Super excited. Community Dining Room is celebrating its 40th anniversary
Nice.
this year. So since 1985, we've been feeding the shoreline. We began as the soup seller, serving 11 participants in the community, and since then we've expanded to serving over 2,500 different individuals,
Wow.
stretching from East Haven to Old Saybrook. Last year, calculating over 50,000 meals served to help our neighbors in need. So it's big doings,
Amazing.
and we're continuing to expand on our services and help individuals. And I brought Mike along with me today because he is a volunteer, and truth be told, I'm also marrying this man in September. But
Oh my goodness. So Mike, hello. Wait, hold on a second. Where's the
No pressure. No
No pressure.
pressure.
You know what? I'm going to approve this
You approve
union,
it?
because
Thank
that
you.
right there
You did a
is
good job.
solid.
good job. Good job.
It's solid gold too, by the way.
It
Anyways.
So, doing this work, you bring along your
Right.
family because it's community and family. And we had an opportunity last year, and I brought Mike to tell the story about an individual that was a longtime participant with us and still is. And unfortunately, he had a medical occurrence where he got displaced from his home. Not just him, but his dog Nico as well. And so they got separated for some
No.
time. Yep. It's a good ending though, Renee. It's a good ending.
Oh my gosh.
So they got separated for some time upon the medical emergency when the EMTs arrived.
Okay.
They also discovered that the home was uninhabitable. So there was a circumstance where it needed to be completely renovated from top to bottom, cleaned out, cleared out. And so myself, my staff, my volunteers came in and spent 3 months from top to bottom, cleaning this place, installing new floors, new appliances.
Where's Nico?
Paint on the walls. So Jack and Nico, after 3 months of hard work, were reunited. Jack was released from his rehabilitation, on the up and up with his health. We are still in touch with him. Nico came home with him. They have a wonderful place to be.
What are you going to tell us, add to this
And
story,
he's
Mike?
gonna tell you what he did. He's going to tell you what he did, because that's just like the work that they did.
Oh my gosh.
The sweat that went into that work for 3 months straight. That's the more than a meal component that CDR is.
Unbelievable.
And he didn't blink an eye.
No, and I think that's for me what it did. Like one of the reasons that I am marrying her, or
And
she's
you
marrying
love
me,
her.
I do is because of that. I do try to do a lot of work with charity and give back, and that's
Yeah.
what she does every day. So when you see there it's a community dining room and it's more than just a meal, you're like, that's a good catchphrase. You're like, great, more than just a meal, but it really is.
Right.
It's not just people who have the need; they have to come in for their nutritional balanced meals, on a day-to-day basis. But when it was like, okay, we have this participant, I think what got me was one of the folks that worked with Judy there at the dining room had sort of taken up a friendship with this guy.
Their
Right.
family.
And you see the same people every day, and when he didn't show up, they got worried. And to me, that says you're not just putting meals out; you're really caring about who these people are.
It's respect and non-judgmental, and it's just, I don't even know what the right word for is. It's just humanity at its best.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. So when he wasn't there, and they were concerned, and went over and found that he had fallen down the stairs,
No.
broken his leg, and was there for like a day
No.
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stairs
With Nico.
with the dog.
With the dog.
The dog almost clawed through the side of the door to get out to try to get help. So when they did this wellness check and found him there, that's when they discovered he was
Oh
just
my
in the terrible
gosh.
living conditions.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy that worked at the dining room was like, I think we want to do something. We need to do something. And Judy's all on board, like, let's make it happen. So there was you know, they each give each other too much credit for who spearheaded, but everybody just jumped in without even hesitation.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So it was the board chair and somebody who worked there, and Judy and me, and she just said she knows I'm sort of a handyman, and
Right.
said, "Hey, you want to jump in and help?" Yeah. So for 3 months, nights and weekends, we basically gutted and rebuilt the condo to get him back, and that was the motivation for everything. As soon as we mentioned the dog, Renee, you said, oh, that's what we all did.
I know, right? You kind of get a little, but now listen, we've got 24 hours to get these donations made. How can people directly find you? Because we want to make sure we're getting you that 15% on every. So where do we go?
We're going to go right to the website, www.communitydiningroom.org. There are orange hearts all over our website. Find one, click on it. That's our donate button. And we're going to get some matched proceeds this weekend up until Sunday, right?
Yes, up
And
until Sunday. And then after that, you can find them and still help them, still volunteer, still do what they do in the community. You can go to travelerschampionship.com, click on the Birdies for Charity logo, find a charity that resonates with you. How can you not want to support these guys? They're like angels on earth, if you don't mind me
Aw.
saying. So thank you so much for being in our booth today.
Thank you for
Good
having me.
luck. When's
Yeah.
the wedding, real quick?
September 28th.
All right, I'm free. Anyways, what's the cake? What flavor?
Chocolate with a white chocolate mousse and vanilla with
I'm
the
fine. You
raspberry
had me
filling.
at chocolate. You had me at chocolate.
And John Cadillac Seville DJ.
I mean, who
what's
can do
better
a
than that?
better wedding than that? Congratulations on so many levels to you, the kindest people on the planet.
Thank you.
for being in our booth. Oh, we got a smile. You ready?
Yeah.
Here's our TV
We
smile. You
got
ready?
it.
Here we go. Count us in, Carter.